Alright, new recording done. This is gonna be so sweet. Huh? What? Where's the sound? Hey, what is up? It's your tech boy Wee doing a quick unboxing and review. Hope you guys are doing well, and for today we do have the BOYA by-M1, a lavalier microphone for your smartphone, your computer, and also your DSLR. Now, to those who are not familiar with the brand, they manufacture condenser microphones since 2007. Now, this brand came to my attention when I initially planned to finally get into the YouTube creator space, but at the time, budget is really limited and I had to find something cheap and yet with good quality. Now, in case you're on the same journey as me, let's go ahead and find out if this device can level up your YouTube game or not. And oh, if you noticed, we also have our Gimbal 2 here. Now basically this is a gimbal for cell phones, and we'll test this one out on our next video. Now right off from the box, all of the contents are neatly packed inside a pouch. It's a very good touch, at least I don't have to worry about missing any of the smaller parts. Now the package has the lavalier microphone, a clip, a foam windscreen, an LR404 battery, and a 1/4 inch audio adapter. Now when it comes to the build itself, you would notice that there's a ton of wire included. Well, I guess this is helpful, but then to each his own. Now I personally like it. At least I don't have to worry about limiting my distance from the camera, but it depends on you. It does come with a Velcro strap though. Now the body here is a metal case. This is where your battery goes and also where your switch between the camera mode and the off or smartphone mode is. Now on the back side, you do have the belt clip included. Okay, so now moving to the assembly. Now first off, just putting your battery, then adding the clip, and then the last one would be the foam windscreen. Now one more thing, depending on the device that you are using it with, the camera option would consume the battery, while the off or smartphone doesn't. Now if you're someone who is just starting their own YouTube channel, or let's say that you are creating a new content for other types of media production, the mindset is all about getting the best camera and not much attention to the sound quality. So the question is, do I really have to invest in getting an external microphone when all of my devices already have built-in mics with them? So let's go ahead and find that out, shall we? So we'll do a very simple test, basically a record from the device, then switch off to the lavalier microphone, and we'll do this test with a smartphone, a Macbook Pro, and also a mirrorless camera. Starting off with the test, we're using the Huawei's Mate 20 Pro built-in microphone to record the session. So at a foot length, this would be the typical distance when you do your vlogs, and I'm betting you barely hear this. Sorry. Okay, so switching now to the lavalier mic. The audio has definitely improved, and this can help you get more of those wide shots while maintaining a clear audio. Now moving on, we're now on our MacBook Pro. If you crank up the gain volume, it'll definitely work, but it always sounded like you're too far away or you're in a bathroom. So I've used this setup for a number of years, and this can be usable. You just have to be mindful of the distance. Now we are back on the lavalier mic. Yet again, loud recording and clear. Although I can't really say it's the best. At times it sounded like it's clipping out, but fixable if you turn down the gain volume a little bit. Now for the final test, now this is a pretty common setup, and most if not all DSLRs have built-in microphones. You can just pick one up from your store and start vlogging, right? Now it's workable, but then you'd see it from other vloggers that they need a mic to go with it, and maybe this is just the reason why. Now back on our lav mic, pretty common now that cameras have freebies that go with it. Now some may even offer you a shotgun mic. Now for me though, I got one from Saramonic, but then in case it doesn't come with one, then this lav mic may be a good option to consider. But if you do get one, now this is a good basis on how it would sound when you do your own vlogs. I also use this mic to record the other parts of the video. Alright, so going now to our final thoughts. Would I want it? And later on, can I say that it was worth it? So let's start with the pros. Now at the time of this recording, this you can get very cheap. It's on Amazon now for $20. I actually got mine for less than $10 from another site. Now second would be the wires. I know I said it earlier that to each his own. Now I like it because it gives me more room to move and I can focus in on the shot without worrying it'll cut short. This may actually apply to you if you want to get a wider shot of yourself and at the same time capturing the surroundings and also maintain that clear and crisp audio. This can definitely help you out. Third would be the recording quality. Now first off, I would say it's not perfect, but it's definitely a step up from the built-in mics. You only need to make sure that you check your gain levels before you start recording. Now as for the cons, first would be the battery. Now depending on where you're at, these may or may not be available at your local store, or maybe this is only you can order online. Me on the other hand, here in our place I can only get it from a watch repair store. Other than that, I'm not really sure. Now the lifespan may vary on your use. Many said it lasted a very long time, but then it really depends as to which device you're using it with. So if you're just using it on your smartphone or computer, you just leave it on the off or smartphone mode and that doesn't consume any of the battery at all. But if you're using it with your DSLR, then that's the only time that it gets consumed. So it really depends as to which device you're using it with. Now second is a minor issue, and it's the one that I shared to you guys at the beginning of this video. Now this may not be unique to this device but can also happen to other microphones. I actually had the same issue on my shotgun mic. So I just want you guys to remember this part just to save you from any of the headaches thinking that you lost your audio from all of your shots. So what happened here was I made a recording, listened to the playback, and then it was dead silent. Went on to check the settings and it was all fine till I realized that my computer also sees it as a headphone. So I plugged it off, played the recording, and then it was all good. Now this may be frustrating, if you're recording multiple sessions or doing retakes. Now not to mention that if you keep plugging and unplugging the mic multiple times, it can speed up the wear and tear. So I'm not sure if there's any workaround on this. Maybe there is a special wire that can solve that, but then let me know in the comments down below. But for the wire that came with the box, this you would have to deal with. So just remember that. Now I hope this helps you in making an informed decision if this device is a good buy for you or not. Going back to our questions earlier, if I would want it and if it was worth it, I would say that I definitely want it and will be keeping it. Now as for it being worth it, for the price, I say it is. Now how about you though? Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you already own one, share with the others what your experiences were. These gonna help other people to decide whether this device is a good buy for them or not. And if you find this product interesting or would like to know more about this video production, see notes and links below. And hey, if you're new to this channel, please consider liking and subscribing. This is a huge help for me. So thanks for watching this video. And again, this is Wee Wee, and I'll see you on the next one.